Mental health is just like physical health. It is important, and everybody has it. In the past decades, mental health was neglected and not getting the attention it needed. Despite the reality that it affects our whole being, it has been continuously diverted and denied. Now in the present times, we already learned that it has a significant influence on our daily lives, and it has been contributing to making meaningful contributions to society. As we break the stigma, there's a notable change in how we address and perceive mental well-being. With expanding knowledge about this, we take initiatives, even open conversations, and now mental health is taking the prime focus in society. Exploring the various determinants of mental well-being is crucial to comprehend how an individual influences the outcomes of his/her actions. As we navigate the deeper understanding about this, a more compassionate approach is shaping our perception towards mental sanity. In this exploration, we will gain insights into the factors affecting vulnerability and overall psychological being. The World Health Organization, WHO, defines mental health as a state of well-being in which every individual realizes his or her own potential, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively and fruitfully, and is able to make a contribution to her or his community. WHO, 2014. With this, mental health is greater than just the absence of mental illness. However, to obtain a mental balance, a positive approach to self may increase the level of self-esteem, coping mechanisms, and the importance of empowerment and control. Determinants of mental health are simply the factors that influence an individual's mental balance. It refers to psychological, biological, environmental, and global factors that shape an individual's mental health. These determinants include components such as hereditary or genetics, community support, past experiences, access to resources, and personal relationships. Knowing these factors is significant for developing an approach to promote and maintain the balance of mental health. Determinants of mental well-being. Psychological factor. It depends on our past experiences that shapes how we perceive, define, and act on certain things. It is concerned with one's thoughts and feelings. Childhood traumatic experiences such as abuse, death of a loved one, and accidents that cause disability are one of the determinants of our mental well-being as we grow old. A traumatic event has impact on our mental health in a big way too, even years later. Experts believe that some psychological illnesses rooted from childhood experiences such as post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, and depression. Determinants of mental well-being. Biological factors. In the history of mental health, people who have mental problems are called lunatics. As the 20th century began, scientists believed that one of the determinants of mental being is scientific reasons. One of these are people who have depression. They believe that the level of the neurotransmitter serotonin is lower in individuals who have depression. Physical activity as well has a big impact on our mental health, not just in physical health. Being active releases chemicals in your brain that make us feel good, boosting our self-esteem and helping you concentrate as well as sleep well and feel better. Finding an activity we enjoy can give us a goal to aim for and a sense of purpose. Research shows that having an active lifestyle can make us feel happier, feel our lives are more worthwhile, and reduce our levels of depression and anxiety. Active lifestyle doesn't have to mean going to the gym, forests, or national parks either. Walking to a local common, visiting a friend, or simply noticing what's happening around can boost our mental well-being. Determinants of mental well-being. Environmental factors. Social, economic, geopolitical environmental factors are important in determining mental health status. A supportive environment contributes positively by providing emotional support, a sense of belonging, and a safety net during difficult times. Family is one of the major factors that shape mental well-being. A positive upbringing with love and emotional support provides a secure attachment. On the other hand, neglectful upbringing may lead to emotional difficulties, low self-esteem, and difficulties in forming relationships. Unemployment can harm mental well-being, and the loss of a job can lead to financial stress, feelings of inadequacy, and no secure future. This may lead to chronic stress, anxiety, and even depression. On the other note, it relates to poverty, which can cause profound effects on well-being. The inability to meet the necessities of life and limited financial resources can lead to anxiety and feelings of hopelessness. The stigma associated with poverty can also cause a sense of isolation. Addressing these determinants and providing support can alleviate the negative impact on mental health.
Nowadays, social media has been part of our everyday lives. Most of us depend on the technologies that even altered how the human mind works. Although we acknowledge the positive impact that it may bring, such as providing us with social connections, and can make our lives easier, we still need to consider that excessive use of social media can have a big impact on our mental health. Using it frequently has changed our brain's work. Too much exposure to this can lead to feelings of inadequacy, insecurities, low self-esteem, and anxiety. Technology is indeed a blessing to humankind, and humans should know the limits and be balanced in utilizing it. It should help human beings in innovation for a good cause, rather than have technologies superior to humans. The influence of global factors on mental health is important as it determines several notable reasons such as traumatic experience due to violence, crime, and abuse that can have lasting effects on our being. The direct experience of these can lead to mental illnesses. The persistent fear, uncertainty, and disruption can increase long-term psychological consequences affecting both communities and individuals. Everyone has experienced a wide variety of thoughts and emotions as part of normal life, but it can be really different on how to cope up in certain situations. Mental health has many pieces that contribute to our mental balance, but having a deeper understanding of these things helps us see why mental health is important as physical health and different everywhere.